Hello, beautiful souls. Zeba here with messages from your higher self. We're going to do another pick card. And we are going to put the chakra jars with them. So whichever one you resonate with. Okay, pile number 1 has the root chakra. Pile number 2, you have the solar plexus chakra, but it's usually yellow. This one in this set came as white. So, yeah, this is white, usually yellow. Still beautiful. And pile number 3, you have the crown chakra. I don't know if you can really see that, but it is a light pink. Hello, pile number 1. You chose the root chakra. Put that right here. And your card is Higher Heart Activation. Dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Very interesting. We have the root chakra, which is like a grounding chakra, and we have this card talks about your heart and love. So there must be a connection between your root and your heart in whatever situation that you are going through and whatever messages that are coming in. Now, with this card, there's a lot of ground and flowers and earth, which is like that grounding. The roots go deep. So let's see what we have coming in. I'm gonna put that right here. Oh, that was fast. You have the vision. Very interesting. I just noticed this. This card has aspects of other archetype cards in it. This is a mountain card. And what is that one's used in another one? I think that one's used in, oh, see, in the lines. The lines right here are used in the seed as well as the box. The seed and the box have lines like this. We have the mountain here. We have, the forest. There we go. We have the forest card here. I believe, let's see, the healer has the snake scales in it, as well as something else. There's the healer. There's another one that has the snake scales in it. I'll have to look because I think the meaning of this card is like all the meanings together. It's very interesting. I just noticed that. I think there is a lot more to your reading than initially meets the eye. I never noticed that before. What else do we have for pile number 1? Oh, that is 2 there. We'll take both of those. You have the Starfish Spirit with Open to Infinite Possibility, as well as Rhino Spirit, Overcome Any Obstacle. Okay. Dropping Shields, Divine Love, Your Heart is Healed. One message that I do feel here is that by grounding yourself, by setting your roots through your root chakra, you are opening up possibility and building a stable base to overcome obstacles. Roots, like running deep, deep roots. Do one more. Pile number 1. You have Wizard of the Woods with Focus. Okay. Pile number 1, messages from your higher self. Okay, so I seen that one, and then that one wanted to come out as well. We have Satya. Okay. As well as Lalita Tripura Sundari. Pile number 1. This is a very deep, interesting, mixed message that I'm getting here for you guys. Actually, I think I'm seeing it very clearly. It is about finding your authentic self. It is about stepping into your truth, your authenticity, putting down the roots of self to build a vision of infinite possibility. You have everything that you need to overcome obstacles. You just have to step in your personal truth and your personal power. Focus on yourself. Focus on your sexuality, your spirituality, your authenticity, your desires, your dreams. The vision holds aspects of so many other cards because there's so many possibilities in the vision. The vision is whatever you want it to be. It already lives inside of you, as the card, the seed, talks about. The seed is with these lines right here. It already lives inside of you. The seed is in all of us, ready to grow. We just have to water it with focus and truth and passion and spirituality. We also have the snake skin here is shown up in many other cards in this deck. However, the shape of this one reminds me the most of the riddle, which is the unknowns of life, trying to solve the riddle of life. And it's something that you can never really solve. So it's like you need to go into the unknown. The forest, what we can see here, it's a black forest with the light in the center there. It's like you're in the forest, you're in the unknown, adventure. And then we have the mountains as well. You can climb up the mountain, in which case you could potentially be looking down on others that have not climbed that mountain, seeing life and other people in a different manner. But inside of the mountain is where gems and coal and a lot of resources, inside of the heart of the mountain, is where the resources lie. So you have to dig deep. You can't just climb the mountain and assume that you now have everything you need. You need to dig inside as well. You need to go into the mountain. So with the vision, all of these different aspects are coming in here. It's full of infinite possibility. And by finding your truth and focusing on the truth, your sexual truth, your spiritual truth, truth of self, all of these possibilities are open to you. And you can go in any direction that you want. You can overcome any obstacles because you have everything that you need already inside yourself. Dropping shields. The higher heart activation. It's very interesting that we have this card here with dropping shields and divine love. Your heart is healed. That is about, stepping into yourself as well. Dropping shields is accepting who you truly are as a person. It is that grounding energy. When you can ground yourself in your truth, you can then follow a vision. You can create a vision. You can acknowledge the infinite possibility that life has for you. Let's see what else we have for pile number 1. We have the Fool, starting an adventure, going out into the unknown. Yeah, looking for that infinite possibility. They're new, they're innocent, lighthearted, carefree. Their carefree spirit allows them infinite possibility. This is what you have right now, is infinite possibility. You are at a point where you are starting to realize, to see that you can have anything that you desire. That you can heal yourself. The 3 of Swords. This is about healing. It's about having lost and having to heal from that loss. You've had a loss and now it's time to heal. Or you have healed from it, and now that you have come to terms with the loss, with the pain, now it is time to move forward in the true self, your true form. We have the 4 of Swords. You've had time to rest. You are in a phase of resting. We could also look at this as by accepting your true self. You don't have to stress anymore. You are free to rest. You are free to recover, free to recoup, free to take a break and relax and not be so stressed out. You can focus on yourself. What else do we have for pile number 1? Six of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Sun. Moving to calmer shores from rough waters, from this pain, from the stress. Moving into your happiness, your vision, all the possibility, feeling grounded in yourself and in the world brings you happiness and abundance. In a beautiful environment, swimming with life, love, and possibility. The wonders of the world. Adventure awaits if you can ground yourself. And accept your truth of who you are. Hello, pile number 2. You chose the solar plexus chakra, and this is your gem jar. Usually yellow, this one is white. And the card you chose is Soul Star Activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Looks like that's a Horus on there. What do we have for pile number 2? You have the Father. Interesting. The Father is about being there while not being there. What else do we have for pile number 2? You have Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things, as well as Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. So this is pretty interesting so far, pile number 2. What we have here, especially with the Father mixed in with the solar plexus chakra, is the need to accept yourself and feel worthy. You might be having a hard time. The Father, and this isn't gender specific. This energy goes for both males and females. It goes for anyone who works, anyone who has a kid, anyone who has a family, anyone who has even a pet. It's very universal. The energy of the Father is about having to, nurture, but also having to go to work and provide, and having to leave that life behind in order to do their job of providing. And you might be having a very hard time fulfilling the role of the Father in whatever situation your life has right now, which could be leading to a block of the solar plexus chakra for you guys. It could be very hard to accept yourself and accept that role that you always have to leave what you love behind in order to provide for what you love. And so with the soul star activation here, fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are, I feel as if these kind of go hand in hand. You know, it's like your role is to make sacrifices, even if those sacrifices are not ideal, because those sacrifices bring happiness, which is where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be in a state of happiness. And so if you have to sacrifice in order to find your happiness, then that is your role, if that makes sense. And so with tend to the small things and lay a solid foundation, this is showing me that, you know, make every moment count when you are with whatever situation that you want to be in, whatever it is that you love that you have to keep leaving. Make every moment count when you're with them, and focus on those small things, those small moments, and make sure that you lay a solid foundation. When you're out working, if you have provided, you know, your life will thrive, even though you have to leave to keep fulfilling. If you lay a solid foundation, it's like leaving a legacy, leaving, you know, you'll be remembered. Every time that you're away, they're going to think about you, or, you know, it's going to withstand you having to leave. It's a very, very odd message coming in here right now. Let's pull some more cards and see where this is going. Pile number 2. Messages for pile number 2. I don't know what to come with. We have Pine Spirit with Purification. That's very interesting. Oh, wow. And Unicorn Spirit with Purity. Okay. You are pure of heart, pure of intent. That's how you play this role. Knowing that you are a unicorn, rare, pure of soul, pure of intent. You are here to provide for whatever you have to provide for, or whoever you have to provide for, even if that's yourself. By laying a pure, solid foundation, focusing on the small things whenever you can, like living in the moment. That's how you accept yourself and accept your role. Messages from our higher self, pile number 3. That one had, is that 4? Yeah, that's 4. All right, you have Prana. Kundalini. Pratyahara. As well as Bhuvaneshwari. Very interesting. What is going on here? Pile number 2. Fulfilling soul contracts. Pile number 2. This took a very interesting turn. By this combination of cards that popped up, it's all about your breathing. It's about slowing down your thoughts, slowing down your body, slowing down the world around you, as well as the world inside of you. Meditate. And even if you don't want to meditate, slow down your breathing. When you breathe, breathe deep down into your core. Make sure that it goes all the way down into your belly until you can't breathe anymore, and then let it out. Deep breaths. Deep, deep, and then slowly out. By slowing down your breathing, you slow down the thoughts. You quiet and calm your mind to remember who you are. By clearing out the thoughts and slowing everything down, you see things in a different light. You can see things with pure thoughts, without external influences. You're finally pure. So it's about deep breathing, deep healing breaths, and then pausing, and then exhaling, and then pausing, and then inhaling. To fulfill your soul contracts, you have to be clear of mind. And so you have to breathe deep down into your solar plexus. Let's see what else we have coming in from our higher self. As we slowly breathe, I think now is a good time to start that breathing exercise. Breathe deep, 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 deep inhale, nice and slow. Feel your rib cage expand fully before you let your breathing back out. Okay, messages for pile number 2. We have the Empress. The Empress is perpetually pregnant. You could be pregnant. You could feel devotion to your children, but have to go to work in order to provide. But the Empress also lives in luxury. She is very successful and abundant. She lives in an oasis on this card. We have the Three of Swords, healing past pains. Slowing down your breath to quiet your thoughts will also help with healing any past pains and heartache that we've had. Look at that. We have the Emperor. We have the Empress and the Emperor. That is a powerful, powerful duo right here. Pile number 2. Fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. You are the Empress or the Emperor, whichever one you resonate with. Very, very powerful, very abundant, very luxurious. That is you in your soul. pure of heart, pure of intent. You do what needs to be done. And you reign over your land. That is that solid foundation. Okay, the Empress and the Emperor have a very solid foundation. And they do what they have to do in order to fill their roles. Now, to step into this energy, to heal yourself and figure out who you truly are, slow down your breathing, slow down your thoughts, so that only pure thoughts and pure intent can come out of you. No energy except for pure. And you will thrive in your world through your situation. This is so beautiful, you guys. And number 2, what else do we have? One last message for pile number 2. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Hard work. You work hard to provide for everything that you have. Mastering skills. And the Hermit, looking inwards. That's that meditation that I was talking about. Sitting still, sitting in your mind. You look inside yourself. You clear your mind and you be pure. And once you sit inside of your head, in quiet and stillness, with that slow breathing, that's where you realize your pure intent. That is where you find it. You put the work in, and you will receive. It's work, but it's work of stillness and letting go of control. It's like allowing everything to just fall into place. Pile number 2, that is what I'm seeing for you guys from your higher self. Hello, pile number 3. You chose the crown chakra. This is your jar of gems. We'll put that right here. And the card you chose is Temple of Truth with the throat chakra, authenticity and self-expression. All right, pile number 3, messages for pile number 3. Higher self messages for pile number 3. You have the tear. As well as the comic. Self-expression, being authentic, very interesting. The tear and the comic. What else do we have for pile number 3? You have Squirrel Spirit with Believe in Yourself. That does make sense with the self-expression there. And we have Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. That's probably why this tear showed up. We'll dig into all of these deeper after we get all of our cards out here. Pile number 3. Messages from your higher self. You have Wood Nymph with Beauty. Messages from your higher self, pile number 3. You have Pranayama. You could potentially have a connection to pile number 2. Pranayama talks about breath work, and pile number 2, a huge message in pile number 2 was about breath work. So if you resonated with pile number 2, I would check that one out as well. And you have Pitta. Pitta is the balance of fire energies and water energies in the Ayurvedic diet and medicinal system. It is a balance between the two, fire being passions, you know, like when you light a fire under somebody, it gets them to go, you know. So with this out of balance, you could have lost your fire, you could have lost your passion. It could also be too fiery, in which case you are impatient or angry or agitated. Now, I'm feeling with the other cards that we have here, I'm feeling as if you have lost your passions, you've lost that fire inside of you guys. Because you're not expressing yourself. I feel as if now is the time to ignite your passions, to express yourself. Now, if it is the other way around, where you have agitation and impatience with something, do your breath work. Slow down your breathing, do some meditation, and focus. If you are agitated, if you are impatient, trying to rush through everything and just get this and this done and this done and this done, and it's just not going fast enough, try to get more fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet. It will settle that fire inside of you so that you're no longer agitated. It will balance out that fire water energy there. Now, another part of that is if you are feeling balanced, if you feel like, you know, you have your passions and you're ready to go, but you're not agitated, you're not feeling impatient, this card showing up could be calling you to take the lead of a situation, to really put yourself out there and go for it. Express yourself. What else do we have coming in for pile number 3? Pile number 3, messages from your higher self. We have the 9 of Pentacles. That is great success that you have obtained yourself. That is that self-expression. With the 9 of Pentacles, either you are about to enter this energy or you currently have it. This reading could be calling you to express yourself, to take up breath work, balance out your Pitta, have a little bit of a play as well. Don't be too serious. Play balances out the Pitta. Play is associated with the water energy, which balances out the seriousness of the fire energy. Believe in yourself. We have the Hermit as well as the Knight of Cups. The Hermit is about looking inwards, looking at yourself, and gaining enlightenment from what you find there in your self-study. It is about separating yourself from life and other people in order to go inwards. It's a soul-searching mission. Now, the Knight of Cups coming in here, I feel like there could be an offer coming your way, but you need to be able to recognize it. So you need to have this balanced and be ready to accept that offer when it comes in. You can't be too overburdened. You can't be too bogged down. You can't be too stagnant. What is this offer coming in? Ooh. We have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the World, 10 of Wands, and the Death card. So definitely an offer coming in, potentially a travel offer with that Page of Wands and the World. There could be travel here. It could be a chance to learn. It could be for a scholarship, for a college, a university, for a job of some sort, maybe job training. The Page of Pentacles has to do with learning. It's definitely an offer coming in, but you want to make sure that you don't have too much on your plate, but that you can jump on the opportunity when it presents itself. Don't be overburdened. Whatever this is, it's going to transform your life. The Death card here is transformation. It's the ending of one phase and the beginning of a next. And this particular Death card is kind of sad, actually. That's a very tragic Death card right here. The typical Death card has a skeleton on a horse who has trampled a king right here, and then there's people over here with the sun rising in the background to show the dawn of a new day. And it's like the Death came in to save these people that are over here on the original card. And with this one's very interesting. I don't believe these animals are dead. There's an oil spill. I believe they're just being saved from both sides. So this is like a earthly world as well as spiritual world. Being saved from both worlds, both sides, leading to the transformation. It's a very interesting card. One last message for pile number 3. I feel as if by going through this process, balancing your pitta, finding your breath, finding your self-expression, it's going to move you towards your crown chakra. I think that's why this is aligning like this with that crown chakra here. You need to tap into your throat chakra and with that self-expression in order to move up the line to your crown chakra, which is like spirituality and enlightenment. We do have that Hermit here. What else is here for pile number 3? The 7 of Wands. Whatever it is that you're going through, you do have the vantage points. It might feel like you don't, but you do. So whatever situation this is, you're going to come out ahead. You have the upper hand. Queen of Pentacles. Abundant, entrepreneurial mindset. Interesting. Whatever experience this is, you're going to come out on top and you're going to be abundant from it. It's going to lead to success and money, successful career, business, entrepreneurial, money, income. There's beautiful things coming in for you guys. Just make sure that you're staying in balance, following your desires, breathing. Don't forget to look at pile number 2 if you resonated with that one at all. You also have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom here. That is extreme abundance, as well as leaving a legacy. You're going to make something of yourself. Moving towards that crown chakra, enlightenment. Just make sure you believe in yourself. And take up any opportunities that come your way.